Hello, welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm here to do the monthly reading for the month of February for the sign of Libra for February 2019. Okay, so let's get right into your shuffle, shall we? This is a 5-card spread for those that are new. First card is overall energy for the month. Second card, your finances and wealth. Third card, hearth, home, family, and love and relationships. Fourth card is your challenges, should there be any. And your fifth card is one of the more important ones. It is your message from Spirit. All readings for Bay of Fundy Fortune always cover your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. These are also general readings which may or not resonate with everybody. Okay. Whoops. I don't do pop-outs. Ever. Oh, unless they sit down and talk to me or wave at me. They've got to do something very unique. I feel when a pop-out is a real pop-out. When it's not, most times it's me being clumsy. That's all it is. I'm a logical person before I'm anything else, believe it or not. I truly am. Not everything is a sign to me. I'm going to cut the deck right here. And I'm going to consult with Lilith to see what she thinks. If these are your cards or not, Libra. Libra is my rising sign, just for general interest. All right, Lilith. As this deck stands, are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for the monthly free public reading for the sign of Libra for February 2019. Are these top 5 cards, the cards for Libra's reading? Good enough for me. Thank you very much. I'm batting the yeses all the way so far. That doesn't always happen. Before I move on, intuitivecandles.com. Memorize that address. This is Majestic Rose Intuitive Candle. My favorite above all, because I love that. They smell so real. It smells like real roses, and it's not sharp. It doesn't get you between here. These are 100% soy-based candles. So you have a problem with paraffin, you go to the soy-based candles. They're a lot safer, this sort of a thing. Also, they're handcrafted. You light it, relax, enjoy it, and eventually your reveal comes up. As the wax melts down, you are being given a gift that has chosen you. That's usually the way it works out. And you find out the meaning. If you don't know what it is, you find out all that, and you'll say, wow, does that ever, do I know? I guess I really needed that right now. How weird is that? And that's just because it's meant to be. Nothing weird about it. These are 2-wick candles with a 40-hour clean burn. Please, for the very first burn for at least 4 hours, so that when the wax melts down, there's nothing left on the sides. It just goes flat down like that. You get the most bang for your buck. You get the use of the full candle and all the wax. It's fantastic. If you only burn for an hour and blow it out, you're going to end up with a big chunk of wax stuck to one side or the other. Only the first time for about 4 hours. After that, you can light it for 5 minutes and blow it out if you want. They're also running a special right now, 10% off your order with the promo code BOFF10. Bay of Fundy Fortunes and the number 10. Go to intuitivecandles.com. All right. So let's get right into your reading here. Your overall energy, Libra. What do we got? 8 of Cups. Change. This card has been occurring everywhere this past week while I'm doing readings. It keeps coming up. Your wealth and finances. You've got the Tower and Destruction. Card number 3. We're looking at, yes, hearth and home, family, love, relationships. You've got the beautiful 9 of Cups, wishes. Your 4th card, your challenges. You have another beautiful card. It is the High Priest. He represents wisdom. Final card in your message from Spirit. We're looking at the Knight of Swords, and we're looking at Drama. All right. Very first card we're looking at here. Sorry. My lights are dying in the back. I'll have to recharge them. The 8 of Cups. 8s are all about changes here in tarot. Not your whole life turned upside down changes, but significant changes just the same. a new way of thinking, a new way of, well, living. I suppose that would change your life. But we're talking here changing residences, buying a new home, moving into another apartment or another neighborhood. You've got to make this move. It might have to do with work or other personal reasons why you're making a move. But it does bring about the change. Sometimes it's a change in job. That doesn't turn your life upside down, but it certainly brings a change to a certain aspect of your life for sure. Some of you have been waiting to make this change for a long, long time, and you've had it in the works and planned. And those that matter to you, they've already known about it. There's no big surprises when you're leaving. There's no big, dramatic tears or anything like that. It's a very quiet exit for you. A very quiet goodbye. Because you are moving into something else and something different. You're ready for this change. You've had it under your belt for a while. Now's the time. February is going to be the time. If you don't move in February, make the move or leave wherever it is that you're doing. Through the month is definitely going to happen by month's end for those that it applies to. Some of you are just planning and hoping to have a change of scenery, go on a little vacation, and that kind of a change, which would be a big change for you, Libra, where some of you are not world travelers. You don't take vacations every single year, let alone going away to just relax, a little R&R. But there are some significant changes coming that are going to right through to the end of the month. Right through to the end of the month. Your keywords are here. Very simple. The advice is very, very simple. You are to follow your heart and go forward. Be true to thyself before anything else. Always be true to thyself. Your keywords are endings, departures, journeys, making a transition, and changes. Interesting month for you, Libra. I don't know if any of that applies to me, but the Tower, destruction in your finances and wealth. This is, remember, a general reading. Please remember this. So it may not resonate with you at all. I admit it's making me a little nervous, but with this card, it represents plans falling through. Investments being sour. Some of you could be, this could be one person out of all of you. But you could be feeling right now like your world is falling apart, and it does affect your financial. It could be that you've gone broke overnight, stock market, what you invested in went sour. And it could have this domino effect. Something else that's happened in your life, it's affecting your bottom line. Such a separation or a breakup or divorce does affect your bottom line financially. How can it not, right? And you may feel like your world is falling apart. You're feeling like, at this time for some of you, or for one of you, I'm feeling that everything around you that affects you deeply is completely out of your control. You feel like you have no say, no control over anything. You're a victim, you are weakened, and you're vulnerable to attack. Here's the thing. You're going to get a bit of a wake-up call, all right? It's going to be a shock, but it's going to bring about a breakthrough that's going to work in your favor as well. You're going to come out of this grown, evolved. You're going to be seeing the world very differently after this. What a wake-up call for you, Virgo, that is going to pay off for you down the road. But there's a feeling of being vulnerable when you don't have control over everything. That's kind of prevalent as you're going through these things. Here's the thing, and here's the good side of this card. Whatever has fallen apart for you, fate and the universe are going to be kind to you. You're going to be given the resources and the tools to rebuild whatever it is that has fallen apart. And not only that, it'll be better than it was before. So you have that to hold on to. Hold on tight. Your advice is for you to surrender to the universe. Give up that control and leave it in the hands of the universe. You'll end up coming out again with new ways of thinking, new ways of viewing the world and life and living, relating. There's been a big growth here for somebody that's gone through a hard time. It's really been a wake-up call for you. You've matured overnight. Your keywords are breakthroughs, endings, chaos, surrender, breakthroughs, beginnings, and movement. There's stuff going on. Even changes that start out and they feel very negative and devastating can lead to the most fantastic things, and you hold on to that. Your third card, this is beautiful. The Nine of Cups, and it is your wish card. This card brings benefits of love and friendship, support, making headway in personal projects. This card brings harmony into your home life, which is very, very important. So there's a lot of balancing going on there. All areas of your life when this card shows up. So things get a little bit better from here out. All areas of your life are going to be affected by this wish, and they are going to flourish. Moving up and moving forward, moving on, keep it going, kind of a thing. You're going to be feeling at the end of it, because you feel like you've been given this inside look, this inside understanding, and you're going to be feeling more confident. And that's followed by contentment and feeling fulfilled. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. If you're in the position to share your goodwill, pay it forward, then do that as well. You're going to be doing a lot more socializing as well, Libra, which is really nice for you. I'm feeling this is going to help you put in the last dregs of winter. It'll help the time go by. You'll be getting out a little bit more, and as the weather becomes more fine, more and more. So this is working in your favor, and you're quite happy about it as well. Your keywords are happiness and support, love and harmony, harmony at home, your relationships, and another delicious word when used in the proper way, abundance in all areas. This is probably for about maybe 3/4. Whether your wish be small or big, go ahead, make your wish. Card number 4. Now, your challenges for the month. And the only challenges I'm seeing here is a bit of a stubborn streak. And somebody needs to be right more than they're actually right. They need to be acknowledged as right, even if they're not right. I don't know what that's about. It almost seems like an ego thing. Then you better tame it down a little bit, Libra. It's unusual for Libra to have a huge ego. But here's some of the things that come to the surface with this card. We're looking at education. We're looking at traditional beliefs as well. We're looking here at celebrating and going through some kind of ceremonial thing. I don't know what that is. And there's also unity. It can indicate a marriage. Two people coming together. That's your celebration and unity. Yeah, marriage is a real possibility. Remember, it's general reading, so if you're already married, don't worry about it. Values, breakthroughs, authorities and restriction, following traditional beliefs, the way things are done. This could be a roadblock for somebody involved in this situation. You've got to see your way past it. You have to respect others' ways and others' traditions, and you may butt heads there with somebody. If it's a wedding, somebody from a different background with different beliefs than yours, there's a middle of the road there somewhere where everybody can be happy, but you need to be patient. You may take the higher road. You may even feel insulted at times. But for those that this affects on a personal level, try to keep it together for them. It's not about you. But there's just a heads up that you could run into that. It's very likely for those of you that this... and not only that, you've come a long way since this past winter here. This is a card of wisdom. And it's learning. Being open to learning lessons, even if they They sting a bit. To be able to remain open and withstand and be brave enough to learn the lessons that you need to learn. You'll be further ahead of the game. There will be some growth for you, Libra, during the month of February. You'll come out better for it at the end of the month, absolutely. So now we're looking here. Don't let anybody upset you. Don't let anybody push your buttons. Think of the bigger picture overall. It helps to put things in a better perspective, not so much weighing everything in the moment, because if you do everything in the moment, you could end up killing somebody or maiming them. You know, always look, think, take a deep breath and think before you speak, and look at the bigger picture and what's really important. Because this is a card of drama. This is a card that likes to throw blocks in your way. And somebody throwing blocks, and it's affecting your plans. This can happen to some of you, and it can affect your relationships. Some insecurity coming through, which leads to arguments. Oh, excuse me. It leads to arguments and conflict and strife. Oh boy. There's a fight that's coming up, in a sense of the word, arguments, whatever, not a physical fight, that's meant to come by your way. You're meant to get sucked into it, and you can't avoid it. This has to take place. It has to happen. Maybe once you go through that, you'll realize who. Excuse me. Still getting over that cold. There's a lot of enlightenment and clarity with this card as well. It being swords, it is an air sign. It's all about up here, and knowledge and awareness and clarity. Along this time, you're in for a bit of a shock. Somebody that you thought you knew, and you knew everything about them, and you could size them up in 3 seconds, was not the person you thought they were. This can go for something really, really good. Wow, I didn't know they were that generous. Oh, I never thought they liked me that way. Or the other way around. Vampires suck you dry in every way, shape, and form. And you never knew they were like that. You never knew you were being manipulated. Now some bells are going off. And they manipulated you a few times and used you to their advantage to spurt themselves ahead. And they were doing it on your back and you didn't even know it. That's going to be a little hard to swallow. Keep your cool. Look at the bigger picture. And on top of that, stay out of other people's problems. Don't get involved. Some things are just not your fight. Back up, you've got enough on your plate to deal with. Just getting through every day. Challenges and whatnot. Your keywords are battles and confrontation and stress and unstoppable force. As I said, some things are going to happen whether you want them to or not. Manipulation, like I said. Giving you an overall sense, like a yo-yo, from instability to being stable. Out of control to being in control. A lot of back and forth like that. Stand up and be responsible for yourself. That's the best that you can do for the month of February. Stand up, be accountable, be responsible. All right? And always do the right thing. Keep your integrity in check, and you can't go wrong. There you go. I hope you liked your reading, Libra. I don't know what to think of it. I hope it doesn't apply to me, not any of it. I don't want it to. Other than gaining some wisdom, sure. I hope you liked the reading, and I hope it gave you some guidance, some direction, and left it with hope. Not so hopeless. Maybe you were hopeless before the reading, and it wasn't like we all live happily ever after kind of reading. It's a real reading about real life, and it goes up and down. There's good things, not so good things, challenges that come our way every day that we need to surmount those challenges. That's basically it for you. A bit of a rough month, a bit of struggle. Nothing's going to come easy for you, but you'll get there. That's the bottom line. You'll learn more about yourself in that process as well, thinking, I didn't think I had it in me, when you did all along. And the only one doubting you was you. The only one holding you back was you. Anyways, So if you want a private reading, look below this video window. Read through once what is seen there under description. Then just read through and we'll take it from there. Also, you can find Bay of Funny Fortunes on Facebook. If you should not be a hater of Facebook, come and join us there. It's closed and private. It's a beautiful place, very calming, very zen-like, educational, supportive. It's a great group. Wonderful. That's Bay of Funny Fortunes on Facebook. So the next thing, I guess all that's left is, if you're looking for me and you don't find me here, normally you find me walking down below at the cove and walking on the beach along the water's edge. They're bringing the highest, mightiest tides in the whole planet. And when she starts to come in, I get up out of the seabed floor and I get back on dry land. And anyways, no matter where you find me, I've always got one eye watching for the next tide, be it an in tide or an out tide. She's inspirational, she's magical, and I'm lucky to be right here in her back pocket, we'll say. Please keep the peace in. She can share the love and the light out with the whole world. Touch somebody's life today, especially a stranger. Don't literally touch them. You get smucked in the face or something. But touch them in some way. Hello, open a door, help them pick up a bag, anything like that. Just put some goodwill out into the world today. Thank you very much. I wish you the best, and I wish you ease to get through to the end of February, Libra. Goodbye for now.